Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks.
We're here on Monday morning, and lots to talk about as always. And I always use the Rec and Parks publication to kind of peruse through what's going on in the community as well as the District Cub website. And we've got a couple really great things going on as we do every single day and every single week here in the villages. We have exercise on the square coming up on Wednesday the 12th and Thursday the 13th. And both of them are at 9 a.m. The Wednesday one and the 12th is at Spanish Springs Town Square.
Okay.
And the Thursday one is at the Brownwood Paddock Square. And so you come on out. We have our resident lifestyle volunteer leaders who will be out there leading Synergy exercise. Great way to kick off your morning. Cool. And, we've been using the squares for the last couple of years in the morning time. It's just a great venue, great site to get folks out there. And then when they get done, they can, grab a cup of coffee or keep walking around or get on their bike and head home or their golf cart and head on to their next recreation center.
This is a event you just show up to, right?
Yeah, that's right. You'll see registration on the app and on the website and in the Rec Pub. We kind of want to have a feel for the numbers, but due to the size of the squares, certainly if you forget to register, certainly you can come on by and staff will take care of you. But that's a really good question. So, and I was going to talk a little bit about that, is that, in our advertising and marketing of all our events, usually it denotes whether registration is required or it's free or there's a cost or just show up. So, take a look at that. But if you have questions, as always, call the rec center.
Okay.
Staff will walk you through that. But, we certainly always welcome people and encourage them to come on out to these events. And, if there's a registration and it's a smaller venue, then certainly, we want to make sure we got the right number of seats for everybody there. But outside,
if you're not sure what it is, show up and watch.
That's right.
Spectator.
Come out and take a look at it. Sure. And then your fellow residents will yank you in. And next thing you know, you're doing a dance and stuff. So that's what the village is all about, getting people included in the lifestyle. And so much is part of our resident lifestyle volunteers. And we have their volunteer appreciation coming up in April, so we'll be getting invites out to them. We do a great show for them at the Sharon, and that's our way of thanking them for the thousands and thousands of volunteer hours that they give out there. So if you're, a designated resident lifestyle volunteer leader, Pam Henry and the crew will be getting invites out to everybody to get their tickets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's our way to say thank you for all they do. And then we also have started this program. It's called Small Group Lessons. It's where we just highlight different sports, and this time it's corn toss, bocce, shuffleboard, and masters tennis. And they'll be held at Sterling Heights and Captiva. This is one of the ones you would register for because it's a small group event. But if you're not sure, you can show up in your golf cart and we can slide you in. We'll certainly do that. And then staff and the volunteers will walk you through those different sports, kind of give you a great overview of them. And it's always about bringing to the forefront all the different lifestyle activities that we have available. Folks who are just moving here are here for, the season. Might not realize we have corn toss, or we have all these other archery and all these other different air gun.
Disc golf is
disc golf, yes, and we held our first disc golf tournament last week. So
that's right, it was last week.
Yeah, man, what a great turnout! I walked out there. It's just a blast, man. That's a great facility. We talked about that as well, and so lots of new things coming on the horizon. Lots of great events taking place. Don't forget Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Is Friday the 14th.
Yeah, it's coming up this week.
Don't Make It Friday the 13th. Wasn't that a movie, like a really bad movie?
Yeah, I don't think those are not interchangeable.
Don't make it that way.
Yeah.
Not as good as Young Frankenstein.
That's right. We were talking off air about Young Frankenstein. What a great movie. And so we got all that going on there. And then also we have our bass tournament that we have coming up.
Oh, when is that?
February 20th. And registration is through the 14th. And so this is, our water retention basins and ponds. We have a select few that have been designated fishing. And so we like to highlight those by doing our version of the Bass Masters. I was watching the Bass Masters on Saturday morning. This guy's got those big end boats and they're out
Oh,
there
yeah.
cruising around 60 miles an hour. And so ours is come by golf cart. their boat is a golf cart. So it's not, we always talk about it's so cool watching, finding out what residents love to do by you look what's in their golf cart or on their bike. You see people riding with their bike, they got a bat in the back. I've seen people with a dragon boat paddle, in their backpack on their bike. I'm like, they're not going to softball, they're going dragon boating.
Now, the bass tournament, that's strictly offshore, right? You're not going out there in a boat, right?
No, it's on the shore.
It's on the shore.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you're
So
bank-
please do not show up with a bass boat.
Imagine trying to launch that thing in the basin. Come on, buddy, you're almost in there. Tires are burning out. I've done that, so I'm speaking from firsthand experience.
So please do not show up with
I've
a
done
bass
everything
boat.
you shouldn't do with a boat in the wrong places. So,
Not that I'm saying I had to clarify that. I'm glad you did.
but yeah, so yeah, it's by shore fishing, and most folks will be coming by their golf carts, and you'll see their fishing poles and their gear. And how cool is that? That you can take your golf cart and load it up with your favorite lifestyle activity equipment and supplies, and see people with a cardio drumming ball in there,
Yep.
and bats, fishing poles, dragon boats, you name it. So you're like, oh, I know where this guy, he or she's going to their activity. So that's the golf cart is the mode of transportation here, and it's you can identify what people love to do just by checking what's going on there. So lots going on. Happy Monday, happy early Valentine's Day. Love is in the air all the time, but special day to go buy something or say something. Do something. Don't sit idly by, because that does not go over well.
Share the love.
And you might want to get ahead now, because then it's just when you get there, you're.
The love is in the air today. You just can't see it because of the fog.
Yeah.
So, but it's there.
I'm gonna find that Van Morrison for you too, Into the Mystic. Hear that foghorn whistle blow.
Oh, yeah. Did you send me that?
I did send it to
you.
you.
Sent me a Spotify link.
That's right.
I went to open it up. It wouldn't open. So,
What did John send me this time?
opens it up. My phone.
Do not
melts.
open.
Not safe for work. No, what I did was I found it on, where did I find? Oh, I have YouTube Music, so
you
I
go.
found it on there. It's a great song.
That's a great tune,
Yeah, it
tune.
really
So
is.
you gotta love Van Morrison. But love you guys, and
love you right
Rick over
back.
here filming, and keep doing great things, enjoying life here, and take it all in every day, man.
Absolutely.
You too, D. Good seeing you guys. Take care.
Absolutely.
Take care, John.
Yeah, bye.
The Executive Director of Recreation and Parks, Mr. John Rohan. And again, don't forget, you can catch this segment tonight on VNN. It is coming up on 23 minutes after 7 o'clock.